Broadcast the major speeches and other happenings from the floor and the podium and offer analysis, historical perspective, and commentary when appropriate.
You need to know your history and understand it. Like they say, if you don't know your
I say that we have a president who I think will go down in history with Lincoln and Washington and the great ones. And I trust him completely.
The majority of this country opposes this war. The majority of this country,
as we've said for so many times, this race is about even, but actually the polls taken before this convention are even more even than the polls that were taken in July. I looked at five.
That the president clearly stated it was going to be a long, drawn-out war.
The Civil
he
War
promised the public that it would not be a 2 or 3 month endeavor. That exactly is what has come to pass.
Just a week before tonight in that election cycle, Lincoln wrote on a piece of paper that he thought it's exceedingly unlikely that our administration will be reelected because of the frustrations of the Civil War. He wasn't winning fast enough. He was running against...
He's not only changed the subject, but he's challenged, in some ways, 200 years of presidential leadership and military doctrine.
We're not going to pick up any political votes in New York City in any consequence. I mean, I'd love to, but I think it's not going to happen. But it was really saying, you know, we love the city, we care about it, and we're going to be there, and no terrorist is going to keep us away.
Hello, hello, this is Failsafe Couriers. You got a rush going down to 1 Broadway?
What so proudly we hail at the twilight's last gleaming.
I've been digging through rubble my whole fucking life.
They can talk all they want to, they can gallivant, they can laugh too. I'm gonna chant cause I have to. Be free, be sure. They can talk all they want to, they can gallivant, they can laugh too. I'm gonna chant cause I have to.
I've been falling for years.
Why you waving that flag if that flag needs blood? Radiation, contamination, the aftermath of war, the depleted uranium, obsession.
It is by my own fault I am here. I am responsible for my own pursuit of happiness. I think if I ride far enough, fast enough, I just might make it to the end of my life. Yea, as I bike through the village in the shadow of death, I shall fear everything in sight, because frankly, I don't know if thou art with me or not. Surely goodness and mercy shall follow me until the end of my shift, and I shall dwell in the house of the Lord as long as I can pay the rent. Amen.
Back now on a Thursday morning, second day of September 2004.
I'm on my way to work, boss. I'm on my way. Okay, I'm not goofing off. I'm going to grab some coffee and I'm going to go.
Say hi to me.
Okay.
Hi.
Madam Secretary, Massachusetts proudly cast 44 votes for George W. Bush.
The streets are paved with oil. You race forward. You only glance back.
This is 187 on the move. Call Yancey.
To the republic for which it stands.
People are obstacles.
Indivisible, with liberty and justice.
Yeah, you know, I just need that fat bag. I just need that fat dime if you got it, man.
Oh, that's not a problem. That's not a problem. I got it right here.
Okay.
It's gonna be...
Oh, hello, officer. Hello, officer. Hello, officer. Hello, good to see you. Yes, good day. Hello, hi, how are you? Good to see you. Good to see you. Comedian bohemians. iPod revolutionaries. Vaudeville disobedience. WeShallOver.com.
quite certain that the crimes of this guilty land will never be purged away but by blood. I had vainly flattered myself that without very much bloodshed, it might be done. You have sown the wind. Now you will reap the whirlwind.
Meet the new boss, same as the old boss.
My sign is specifically directed to the Republican delegates, who I consider to be minions of the evil one being George Bush, and we want them to go back to where they came from, which I consider to be the sulfurous caverns.
During the last 100 years, the U.S. has helped to liberate more than half the people of the world, and we never took anything in return. We didn't take over nations. We gave them their lands. We gave them back their lands. We gave them the opportunity of self-determination. Ask the people in Korea, Japan. Ask France and Germany who opposed us in this war. Once again, it was the United States who was out there working for liberty and freedom around the world.
How do you feel about CIA-aided coups in South America that have occurred over the last century in almost every country?
You know, that's a tough one.
And we're trying to get anyone else who has something to say too. We're trying to get anyone who's willing to talk to us, anyone who has something interesting to say.
I really have no role, honestly. I'm just, I make helmets. I'm an artist. My role is going to be more to observe and to participate in ways I feel connect with me.
People are angry. They're suppressing their anger by walking, but that's not going to end it. It can't end it because we stole one election, they stole one election, they're sure to steal another. And it's clear that peaceful marches is not going to stop them. You got to go beyond that because my slogan today is
I love covering protests. A lot of sound, a lot of different points of view, and a lot of action. I'd rather cover the protests than cover the convention.
On behalf of the worldwide elephant community, we are withdrawing our image from the Republican Party.
I'm more of a passive protester.
Fuck Bush. We don't need him. You already caused too many problems. You sending my friend, my family back into war? Yo, we need to quit this.
Once the kids, afterwards they were having all the ideas how they're going to kill Bush after we had done it. So, you know, sometimes like maybe.
So you gonna pay with your life, or you even gonna get out of office right now. So take it or leave it.
Would you like to see the U.S. intervene in Sudan, in Darfur? I am not real sure. I don't know enough about it to say.
In Darfur, that is in Sudan, correct?
Well, thank you very much. You're welcome. Good luck with your movie.
up. That was a terrible thing. They were led into this.
How? What happened?
Well, from what I saw, the police came over there and warned them all. You know, they were all lined. All these people were organized over across the street. The police came over with a megaphone, told them that they didn't have a permit. They weren't allowed to do a march, but if they were going to march, they had to be 2 people, no more than 2 people to cross, and very organized and orderly. And then they let them cross the street. So they let this group of people cross the street here. And as soon as they got like up to here, and they got like maybe 50 people, they came in and circled them and
Was it while they were walking? Were they trying to walk?
Well, there's hundreds of people here behind them, and so they got a certain number of people up to this point, and then the police came in and circled them and trapped them.
Weren't they originally going to let them go up this way?
Well, they let them cross the street. Look, they didn't have to let them cross the street. They were all across the street. The police let them cross the street.
This is 187 standing here fully square. I just got that one Broadway rush. Yeah. All right, I'll call it.
The story I'm going to share with you goes back nearly a quarter of a century. It's the story of an unlikely friendship between an African-American man from the other side of the tracks and a man named George W. Bush.
Laying its foundation on such principles and organizing its powers in such form as to them shall seem most likely to affect their safety and happiness.
Sergeant Christopher A. Wagner, age 24. Specialist Ronald D. Allen Jr., age 22. Private First Class John D. Amos II, age 22. Sergeant Jared W. Black, age 26. Sergeant First Class Greg A. Bowling, age 38. Sergeant Robert E. Colvin Jr., age 31. Specialist Luke P. First, age 20. Private First Class Tariq L. Halal, age 24. Private Jesse M. Howling, age 19. Sergeant David M. Hurth, age 30. Private First Class Christopher E. Hudson, age 21. Specialist William Andrew Jeffries, age 39. Specialist Chad L. Keith, age 21. Private Robert L. McKinley, age 23. Staff Sergeant Frederick L. Miller Jr., age 27. Private Sean D. Packney, age 25. Continuing civilians from Iraq. Akar Baloo, age 28. Hassan Tahib, age unknown. Muhammad Bahrain, age 25. Rashid Majid, age unknown. Hassan Majid, age unknown. Akam Mahid, age unknown. Uday Sirami, age unknown.
Stones to be.
Is this mixed fabric? It is. Wear mixed fabric.
When Jesus Christ established the economy. You know what Jesus Christ also talking about?
Established a new government? Was he executed by the government?
He is entitled to be.
What about people who don't follow the Bible?
Get upset like he can get upset. Then it's an excuse for the cops.
No, hold on. It's
that
not.
happened over there.
You're right.
No.
I've been here for 4 days.
Nobody's getting upset.
No one's getting upset. We're asking him civil questions about his position.
That's all we're doing. We're discussing.
Yeah, but you know, it's like shooting a fish in a barrel. You know he's not going to agree with you.
So?
And it's going to just
We can still
escalate.
discuss it, can't we? That's what this country's supposed to be about. We get free speech. We can discuss things.
If you want to be with a man, I don't care.
But then why can't I have
Go
the right to
behind
get
your
married?
closed doors and do it.
Then why can't I get
Not
married?
even behind the closed doors. Walk down the street with your hand.
I don't want to get married. I want to get the
That's
same
not a
right.
marriage.
Why not? What makes
Because
it not?
society has said that for so many years.
Society said the slavery was okay.
I disagree with you.
Yeah, I back that.
That's cool. Okay.
You know what? Can I tell you, give you one compliment on the Bush administration? The only fucking one I know. All right, they're saying something about the Sudan, and this cocksucker hasn't said one fucking word about it. They're gonna massacre. I'm not talking about Israel, but I'm saying in Sudan they're massacring hundreds of thousands of people, and Kerry ain't said nothing. I'm gonna vote for the cocksucker, but he better say something.
Don't use cocksucker as a negative term.
We've already been attacked, time and again. And President Bush understands we can't just wait for the next attack. We have to go after them, in their training camps, in their hiding places, in their spider holes, before they have the chance to attack us again.
Where is he? Where am I?
Nice. Yeah. They can talk all they want to. They can get it on, they can have to. I'm gonna chant cause I have to. Be safe. They can talk all they want to. They can get it on, they can have to. But I'm gonna chant cause I have to. Be free and be safe. They should know Rastafari is our only way to go. People fight, yet stand till you grow. It's the love and the cleanliness we show. We got pain and now love your life. Remember that you indulge in the war and strife. People fight, you must stand and realize. It's the love and the cleanliness we should forgive thanks and no talk all I want to. They can yell and they can laugh too. I'm gonna chant cause I have to. Be free, be safe. They can talk all I want to. They can yell and they can laugh too. I'm gonna chant cause I have to. Be free, be safe. They should know Rastafari is our only way to go. People fight, you must stand still, you grow. It's the love and the cleanliness we show. We've got faith and know they can talk all I want to. They can yell and they can have to. They gonna sing cause I have to. Be free, be safe. They can talk all I want to. They can yell and they can have to. I'm gonna chant cause I have to.
a little later this morning, it will be my privilege to hang by the neck until dead. They called me a murderer, but I killed only a few in the defense of liberty. They butchered thousands in the name of tyranny and enslavement. They say I made war on the United States and the state of Virginia. You must understand something. Slavery is war. It is a state of total war against those who are enslaved.
Will not rest until every American who wants a job can find one.
The big questions that people are going to have to face in November is, what is the way forward from here? And what does America need to do to keep ourselves and the rest of the world safe from people who would seek to destroy us?
To the work, there is labor for all, for the kingdom of darkness and error shall fall, and the name of Jehovah exalted shall be with a triumphant cry, every man shall be free.
Jesus.
Anybody here seen my old friend Martin Scorsese? Anybody here seen my old friend Abraham Zapruder?
What do you think about what's going on?
I think it's like this, it's this meeting point between the left and the right, whereas this line has like been drawn in the sand, and the police, at least the contact that I've had with the police, has been very courteous, very businesslike, but they know that they have the power. It's this invisible knowledge that everybody feels that there is a point that we can go and go no farther, or at least the left doesn't have the strength or the energy to go over that line. There's a sense about maybe Chicago 68 could happen again, maybe some people want Chicago 68 to happen again. The cops are here to make sure that Chicago 68 doesn't happen again. but it's like the energy isn't there. It's like the left has reached a like peak here tonight in a sense, while Bush is inside, and I don't know if they can go. If this is like a break in the tide before it all like falls back. The left may have like died in its last like attempt, and anything from now on may be the ascendancy of like Bush. People may be really surprised how decisively, how surprisingly, how disappointingly Kerry might lose because of the lack of energy on the part of the left that is being shown here tonight.
Anybody here see my old friend John, Paul, or Ringo, or Zeppo, or Harpo, Groucho?
They can talk all they want to. They can never talk, they cannot prove. I'm gonna chant cause I have to. Be free, be sure. They can talk all they want to. They can never talk, they cannot prove. I'm gonna chant cause I have to. Be free, be sure. They should know. Rastafari is all to go. People fight just till you grow. It's the love and the friendliness we show. Clap hands and love. Oh, you never see fire without smoke. Burn them out, Rastafari, and we strength and
More children dying from corporate capitalism than we must. Selling sugar with no smell, but the fear deep inside as a massive genocide of the poor is carried out. Making fat cats richer in city halls. They can all toss my salad and lick my balls.
Are you Spartacus? Are you Spartacus? I am not Spartacus. I am just a slave. I am not Jesus Christ. I am just a messenger. I am not a thief, but
It has tested you, sir. Your road has not been easy. Your burden has not been light. Yet you have displayed the peace that surpasses all understanding. We salute you.
He is speaking on that stage that was built today that Ray Suarez described for all of us at the beginning. He's kind of in the round. There are, you can see, the scene speaks for itself. You can see there are delegates.
Our choice
audience
wasn't
on all
between
sides,
a benign status quo and the bloodshed of war. It was between war and a graver threat.
Don't let anyone tell you otherwise.
And, you know, don't like certain parts and do like certain parts and rework. And the president, usually around that time, he's on the phone a lot and he's calling all of us. Work on this section or look at that section or this doesn't say what I wanted to say. And so then gradually you begin to synthesize, and then in the end you really start editing. You start reducing it, trying to cut the length and sharpen it, and to make sure it really communicates what the president wants to communicate.
And certainly not a disingenuous filmmaker who would have us believe.
Well, I think the assignment for President Bush is real clear. It's the 21st century. He needs to clearly outline solutions for the 21st century versus our opponents who are stuck in the 20th century. Two-party system, two Americas, which is what has become their theme line, really goes back to problems that existed in the 20th century. Not that they've all gone away, but we're now in the 21st century, and we need new solutions for problems in the 21st century.
I choose George W. Bush because we know that the next 200 years of American history will depend on the decisions our nation makes today.
Please, my friend. That line was so good I'll use it again. Certainly not a disingenuous filmmaker